Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Jake Odorizzi gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Savage. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the second baseman, number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
Ball one, well below the zone. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
In now is John
The
Jay.
center fielder, John Jay.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but
Batting
the best
third,
ones forget about
the
them
third
as soon as the
baseman,
next guy
Chad
digs into the batter's box.
Harris.
He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a
Batting
real
fourth,
nice job bouncing
the
back
first
from that
baseman,
home run to strike out the next 2 guys.
McGuire.
Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
About time for the home nine to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 62.
Next for Milwaukee, number 62, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Popped him up. McGuire waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Reyes, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on the leadoff hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch on its way. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Strike called, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Pitch outside the throw, and it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Reyes leads off second with nobody out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 34.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box, Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Fouled away. First and second now, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Gerald Vaughn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Shaw, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Nick Savage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Savage. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that misses, ball one. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's going.
Into the box, John Jay. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals are out in front 4-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Johnny Shaw, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Wayne Caldwell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. That's going to turn for second. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Evans, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And their runners at the corners now. A one pitch on its way.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike three called, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Into the box now, Chad Harris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Harris on at first, nobody out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a double play ball perhaps for Segura. Jeanette has it for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Odorizzi comes set. 2-0 on its way. 3-0 now. Brian McCann would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Jake Odorizzi, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
So striding in, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, number 62, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Martinez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 11.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Shaw is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Savage.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Nick Savage, coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The first baseman, number 00, Johnny Shaw.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Johnny Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Now batting, left fielder, Wayne Caldwell.
Settling in now, Wayne Caldwell. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. to 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Shaw on second. Caldwell is over at first with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The next 3-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Segura.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. Segura is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. John Jay, third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fouled off. He pops it up, and that's in there, base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Chad Harris.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Trevor May takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Chad Harris will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the stretch. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Mark McGuire is on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a ball on it, walk it down, and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. From the stretch, hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. May, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Line toward right center, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 7.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way down the first baseline. Harris, the runner at third. McGuire is at second with nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. McGuire is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Popped him up. Number 62 in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 29.
Standing in, Martinez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
3 runs already home here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt for the good scoop at first. Saves an error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Evans. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Number 15 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why? How about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Tyler Thornburg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nick Savage. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
John Jay.
In now, John Jay. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1 the count. Lifted into center field. Gomez has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark McGuire. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, number 62, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Standing in now for Johnny Shaw as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Wayne Caldwell. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McGuire is there, and the side is retired. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
McGuire.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
McGuire gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Aye. 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Brian.
Digging in, Brian McCann. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too right there to go down 0-2. He's got to
Here goes to third with it, and it's.
Well, he's just a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't.
In third here, 1 man out.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to?
The 2-2 grounded to the right, fielded by Jeanette. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home.
So digging in now, Martinez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 1. Digging in now, Scooter Jeanette. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here it comes. 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is outside for a ball. Jeanette at second. Segura at first with no outs. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Too low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 1-1 taken. Strike 2. And And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in Carlos Gomez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right there for strike one.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ryan Domeromo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn, and an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, talk about frustrating. You're facing a poor hitting pitcher, and now you're behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start throwing some strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Gomez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Savage. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Jay.
Stepping in now, John Jay, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Nope. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Chad Harris. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark
Standing
McGuire.
in now, Mark McGuire, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Gomez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Brewers 1. Stepping into the box, number 62. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
The right
he fell
fielder,
behind
number
2-0
8.
to start the at-bat.
Ryan.
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman, Johnny.
At the plate, Johnny Shaw. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. On his way to pitch number 100. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. Inside and low, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in, Jose Reyes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Jose Reyes.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Segura is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
So stepping in, Brian McCann. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Cespedes leads off first with 1 away. And he misses with it. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Runners on first with one down. Back up the middle. Jeanette is there, and a glove flip for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. St. Louis is out in front, 10-1. Digging in to try it again, Wayne Caldwell starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 the count now. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Jeanette, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. The count now at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jay Woodall enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Number 8, Jay Woodall. Now catching and batting 9, number 61, Robinson Chirino.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a wide throw, but he keeps his foot on the bag as he lands on his belly, and on a bit of a weird ending, this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cardinals put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Gerald Vaughn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.